understanding those invisible systems is dangerous in today's climate, right? So whether it's looking at the systemic racism or thinking about gender identity and sexuality, those bringing a light onto those systems is perceived as dangerous, and so the laws obviously are designed to target those things. Well, we also know too that the research says that within schools, if teachers have autonomy supportive administrators, they will also be autonomy supportive of their students. And the opposite is also true, right? So it's the maintenance of these hierarchies, both professionally and then also within education, that what we're trying to tackle as well, because it's the it's the case that then if teachers feel autonomy supportive by their administrators, they're going to be willing to, do more inquiry-based, project-based, interdisciplinary learning that is autonomy supportive for kids in their classrooms as well. And yeah, it really is an existential threat, but it's also why Chris and I are so passionate about working in public schools, as opposed to working primarily within private schools or charter schools where these things might be just part of, everyday life. We really want to go into those contexts where it's going to be really important for kids, particularly kids from marginalized communities, who are not otherwise going to have access to this kind of education elsewhere, because they might not go on to a four-year college and take a sociology class, or they might not be with other people who are different from them. So we love working with schools, again, Michigan, Ohio, in Iowa, in South Carolina, where these kinds of conversations are going to be really important compared to the coastal areas where at a private school, they might get that instruction anyway. So yeah, we're trying to bring light to those systems, both in education and then in the profession as well. And partially that's why that's a dangerous idea, because it involves giving teachers more professionalism, trusting teachers just as much as we would trust kids.